Hello, my name is Johnny Liu. Today I'm going to go over this adapter, RetroGen Adapter, which is made to play Genesis game on top of the Super Nintendo. And the only Super Nintendo I have was the Hell handheld game called SupaBoy S, which is the latest version. Now, I searched around the YouTube and nobody talk about this system. The this system would display on the TV. So I want to know if it work or not. Now we do know that this system will play the handheld game on the TV. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that real quick. But before we do, I want to mention what this is. This is the charging the SupaBoy S. That's the micro USB, and this is for the Japanese and American version of it. And then this is the PAL and the NT. I'm sorry, this one is the PAL, and this is the NTFS, NTSC, and then the reset button, and then this is turning on and off, and this is toward the video. Now this video cable is special. It's made for this system only. So do not lose this, because if you lose this, you will have problem finding a replacement. So for example, I have one over here that is called, I believe it's JVC brand, and it does not fit. Okay, this will not fit. Okay, so that means you cannot put it on TV. So please do not lose this, because if you lose this, I search everywhere and I try to find a replacement when I misplace it. Turn out that I left this cable in the box, the original box of this system. And so if you don't have the cable, you won't be able to play it. Okay? But this plug does work with this Sega Handheld, which is playing based on the memory stick, the micro SD. It's the SD card that use the micro. Now, with all the Genesis game, 4 gigabyte is overkill. You only need a 2 gigabyte to put all the Genesis game. Plus, this system, Sega Handheld by AtGame, it does not let you play more than a certain amount of pages. So ultra portable game player. This is the older model that only have a 2.8 screen, which is not the new one that had 3.2. So be careful, don't buy the wrong version of it. Then you just plug this in. See, this does work. This is the average. You need to buy this special cable, otherwise it will not work. Just to advise you, and I'll put the link where to get this cable, because a lot of people are not able to tell you what cable. They just say plug it to the TV and it will work. You need to get this special cable that I found out that this cable will work. The other standard cable will not work. So let me demonstrate this real quick. Let me put it back to video 1. Okay. And to show you that this game does work on the screen. Okay. But you won't. I want to read it from my my SD card. So this is the handheld game by AtGame, I believe, and it lets you put game in the SD card, and then you can play. It give you 6 buttons, and once you plug it to the TV, it won't show anything on the screen, and the sound, everything is on the TV. And it only allows you to have 77 screen selection. See right here, it says 77. You can't put any more on it. So if you have some of the mod game stuff that you want to put in here, it won't give you, you won't be able to put more in it. So that's why if you buy a memory card, you don't need to go more than 2 gig, because it won't let you put any more than 77 game. I mean 77 slide per game. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 77, you get 770 game that you could put here, and that's about it. Okay. Now some of them I was able to put some picture in it, but you have to I'm not going to do a demo on this, just to let you know that this game work, that this where's my favorite game? I think those are the mod games that I tried putting here. Let's see if it works, because I don't think those mod games work on this handheld. I don't know. Let's see if it works. Look like it's going to work. And the one I selected is a Street Fighter. Yep. Push the top to start. So you get Ninja Turtle instead. Okay. So you get to pick Ninja Turtle that you want, and it plays just like the Street of Rage. So this is a jump button right here, and this button is for jumping, and this is for hitting, and this one just a special power. So these 3 buttons are the one that's working for this game. So it's pretty cool. So it does let you play mod the game in here. All right. So let me go ahead, turn it off at the bottom. It does have a headset. Okay. So this connection will work with Sega Handheld, but it will not work on this S-Boy. So this SupaBoy, the adapter is too big. It does not go in. Okay. So you need this one, which is smaller. See if I put it side by side. See, this is thicker, this one on top, and compared to the one that for Super Nintendo. So you don't want to lose the connection, otherwise you are not able to put it on the TV. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on TV and show you the Japanese version and and let's see if a Sega Genesis will work. So let's go ahead and plug this one in, and you could play the game, the Super Nintendo Japanese version of the game. Alright, let me turn it off. So this is the Japanese version, which is the way they made it is different, where the American version is more of a square. Okay, It's not like rounded on the corner here, but it's kind of rounded. Where the American version is more square. Okay, or rectangle, you want to call it. So this is the American version, and this one I have all this different game in here. So turn that on. And there's the Ninja Turtle. So it doesn't, okay, it finally came out on TV. So let's try Ninja Turtle 4. So pressing the start button. So it works on both the TV and the system. Somehow, if you compare it, the screen color is much better. But if you look up, you cannot see it. It's a TFI TFT screen, which means you look directly to be clear. If you look sideways, it will be blurry. You can't see it sideways or down and up. Screen is kind of, you can't see it. So, but if you look straight at it, the screen is very good, very clear. It's much clearer than the TV. If you look at TV, it's kind of the colors kind of faded out, washed up, not as good, but it's tradable. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Now, the whole video today is to see if it works with the Sega Genesis. Okay, so let me put this back a little bit, and we're gonna talk about it. Will it work on Sega Genesis? So I'm gonna do a open up the Sega Genesis, open, and see what will come with. Okay, it comes with the cable for this system, and this is the retro adapter. So you have to put it into the video out here to work. And this one also have a special cable, meaning the cable here is a lot thicker, very thick. Okay. Also, if you lose the cable, you're gonna have problem playing the game. So in order to play it, you have to plug it in here, and we're going to unplug the one. I want to see what's the difference in size. See, this one is very thick, and this one is very thin. Okay, the thick one is for the Genesis adapter, and this is for the SupaBoy S. See the difference? Now, the one that I mentioned to you about the JVC for the handheld, they also are different. I don't think this one will plug into here. Let's see. Yeah, it will. Okay, let's see. This mod game that was remade by by people that know how to make the chips. Okay, whenever you see a little hole there, like a little, that means it's a remake. It's not the original. So let's see if it will work on this. So we're going to put in here, and we're gonna go ahead and turn it on. Okay, I got it wrong input. That's why it wasn't coming out. So now it's in input 2, which is correct. So it does work. But this, if you notice the Super Nintendo, the game show up here, but for Genesis it doesn't. But the sound does come out. You can hear the sound coming out from the speaker and on the TV. But you cannot see it on the screen. You only can see it on the TV. So can you use this as a console, Sega Genesis? It seemed like you could. Alright, this is a regular Sega Genesis original. It's not for sale. I guess it's a demo one. Okay, because I wobble it. This thing kind of wobble. So yeah, you don't want to wobble it. You might want to put it down and plug the joystick in here. So let me restart it over. So I'm gonna pick the character. The graphics look pretty good. I think it looked better than Super S, because Super S, when I plug it into the TV, it was kind of faded out, the color, like looked like too bright. But with the Sega game, it looked pretty good. The graphics look good. So I don't have any problem with the graphics. But one thing I do notice that you do not want to wobble this. See that? You wobble this, the game will go blah. So that's the bad part about it. I wonder, I saw somebody did a video that they put this behind it. Let's see if I could put this behind it, keep it from wobbling. See, this thing wobble. I don't know if I could. No, can't keep it from wobbling. So if you're gonna use this as a console, because of the adapter seems to wobble, you might want it to put it on the table and just put it in and don't shake it, or leave it sitting straight up like this. Apparently this thing set up by itself pretty well. You don't need a stand. I guess because it's so wide that if you put it down, it actually stand up. See? It actually stand up. So you don't have to do any special stand or anything. Okay. Let's do another demo on Michael Jackson. Is a remake, and is Sage is for the Mega Drive, because as you can see, it's rounded. It's not the like the other one, which is the American version, USA version. All right, got it in, and let's turn it on. So if you was to let it sit on the table and I guess plug the joystick to it, then you could able to play pretty decent. I'm gonna try to play it on it and see. I think this one hold it pretty good. It doesn't really wobble. So let me go ahead and start the game. As you can see, it's pretty good. So it seems like work better with the Sega Drive cartridge because it doesn't wobble as much. So well, let me see. Let me see if I wobble it. Seems to be work better. Okay. Or maybe because I use a remake one. Let's try one that is original. Maybe the one that they made that it was something wrong with it. Let's see if the original one hold better with a Sega adapter. Seem to work pretty good. It's one of my favorite games. It's a flying insect shooting. Insector X. Start again. So it seems like the original cartridge it hold good. It does not like wobbling where it caused the game to stop. It seemed like the one that I purchased, the ghetto one that is pre-made. I guess that one wasn't, maybe it's a little bit defected, or maybe it's the screw inside the cartridge is loose or something. But yeah, apparently the game just stopped. So it's working pretty good. The gameplay pretty well. Oh, I died. So I hope you like it. If you like it, give me a thumb up and subscribe. And now, if you have any question, please ask. But that's about it for my demonstration. So this one will work with adapter. Nobody mentioned that it will work on TV. So if you plug this to the TV, don't use the one that came with the with the with the S, the SupaBoy S. It will not work if you plug it using this one. So you have to use this one that plug into the cartridge. So you use that to plug into the cartridge and plug that to the TV. All right, thank you for watching.